Good morning, brothers and sisters. The Marshall coming at you. Hope you all are well. Hope you all in good spirits. I know a lot of people on the left was hurt by Donald J. winning, but the country has spoken. The people have spoken. You know, we all are dealing with inflation, and we all dealing with a border issue. And these were the things what the people wanted addressed, and wanted not just addressed, wanted, because they were addressed, they wanted these situations resolved. So I'm seeing now that, you know, a lot of whether New York or, you know, other states are starting to already stand against the president elect Donald Trump from the mass deportation. You know, people already starting to be rebellious, you know, in that regard. I think it's utterly disrespectful, and it's inevitable. These things are going to happen. They must happen. There's no way we should even have an open border in the first place. You know, we lost a lot of jobs because of illegal immigrants in the country. And it's not fair to those who actually had to put in the work to get in here. I know people, it took them over 3-4 years to get their immigration status here that did it the right way. So now you're going to sit up there and now give people benefits to people who came here the wrong way. You're going to give them a pass. You know, you're going to say it's okay, they can stay here. That means me and those of my generation, I'm in my 40s, we're not going to see Social Security if that's going to be the case. And we're not going to be able to sustain. How? You know, so I am one, you know, former Democrat, now Republican. I'm happy Donald Trump won, because now the conservative views can now be in place. You know, all this madness can be in place. I mean, we really was wasting time talking about an abortion issue. That really was the focus. You know, my encouragement and challenge to the women is this. You don't want the government, I said this in a video before, you don't want the government to be involved with the choices you make with your body, then don't get the government involved, right? When it comes down to child support. You handle it on your own, if that's the case. You know, so you want the government to not be involved, but you want the government to help you to get money in that aspect from the person you lay down with, that he doesn't want to take care of his child. Or maybe he does. Maybe you just want more money. Just greed. Make it make sense. You know, so my thing is this. I said this in the video before too. I don't think it's a woman's choice. You know, yes, it is her body, but it is the man's child. I think they should decide together. Because now, if you don't want to keep the child and the man wants to keep the child, how does that work? Because here's the reality of this. We're actually having a conversation about killing kids. Because we know the whole purpose of us being intimate in the first place, even though the majority of us do it for pleasure, is to procreate. That's why we're here, to reproduce. Then the father told Adam, you know, with Eve, be fruitful and multiply. He didn't create Eve and everything, if for those of you who believe, so that he can have a sex mate. No, he created Eve so they could be fruitful and multiply. She was the helpmate. Help out with the garden and everything, and also as his wife. You know, come on, guys. Like, we're really having a conversation. I mean, we have so many preventative measures. This should not even be the case. Now, we totally, listen, my mom's had me at 16 years old. I thank the Father that my mother did not abort me. She gave me a chance at life, and my father wasn't there the way he needed to be. You know, now we know rape and incest, we know those are the exceptions to the rules, and I'm a Christian first and foremost. But I totally understand, you know. And salute to all my women, because without y'all, you know, we do stuff for y'all anyway. Men get the cars, the clothes, all the stuff to impress y'all, to get y'all. You know, but when it comes down to that, as far as abortion, me, I'm pro-life. But I'm also that both parties have to choose. Now, the man is not there, he's dead, or whatever reason he disappeared, it's a different story. But if he is alive, he's active and is well, y'all both have to make that decision. It's unfair to leave one without the other because it takes two to make a baby, right? Unless, I mean, I'm pretty sure women that's going to, what's his name called? Going to the doctors that get impregnant, do artificial insemination, obviously there's no man present, but you still need that man. You need a seed. The same way how the man needs the woman's egg. We both need it. We come together, whether we physically do or whether it's an intervention. But we come together in order to reproduce. So that's all I'm saying. There's more important issues than that. I'm not saying that's not an issue. Don't get me wrong. But people, it ain't going to make no sense. I mean, think about it. You war about abortion, but if you don't have no insurance and you can't get insurance, how you going to pay for the abortion anyway? If that was the case, we got to take care of this inflation and this migration, which is the major issue. And number one main issue that none of the Democrats touched upon, World War III. If Vice President Kamala Harris wasn't willing to meet with Putin, sit down with Iran, sit down with Kim Jong-un and these guys to possibly prevent a World War III, how is that going to work? Say what you want to say about Trump, his rhetoric. I dig it. I understand. But at the end of the day, it's all about this. Peace. It's not about war. Because nobody, you heard the song, war. Huh. What is it good for? Absolutely. Well, for the big tech people, it's good for them. They benefit. Us, low, middle class, poor, don't benefit us at all. And that's my concern. Putting Donald Trump in office has delayed World War III. Has delayed. I'm not saying it's not going to be inevitable, but it's definitely have. And then the electric car mandate that they have. Oh my gosh, thank the Father he's going to be back in office. Yo, them electric cars, I think they're dope, And I'm not one to drive from state to state to state and everything. But you know how expensive them batteries are? Crazy. People could barely afford to maintain their regular vehicles. Why do you think most people go to other mechanics opposed to the dealers? Because the dealer charge your arm and a leg. Can you imagine, going to the dealer to get your Tesla or whatever fixed? Can you imagine the bill if you don't have a warranty to cover that? Oh, man. So with that being said, brothers and sisters, everybody, I just wanted to do a quick video. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. More content is on the way. But let there be peace. Now it's time to come together. Not to disrespect one another. We are Americans at the end of the day. Shout out to all my immigrants because we all built this country and everything. We all have different views on things. We all have different religious beliefs. We all have different political beliefs. That doesn't mean that we can't get along. Doesn't mean that we can't do business together, and have peace with one another. We can respectfully agree to disagree on things. That's fine. My Knicks, and I'll say this in closing, my Knicks haven't won it since 78, and that's the year I was born. You don't think I'm not mad when they don't win? But that don't mean I don't congratulate those who are the champions in the NBA that do win. Come on. So with that being said, brothers and sisters, have a great weekend. More content on the way. Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace.